So the dream that I've been having from childhood, it's a bit hard to explain, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to understand properly what I mean. But if you've experienced this, then maybe you could relate. So, uh, yeah, that plus I'm not very good at explaining things in general, and this is something that cannot be considered general because it's like personal and unique. So, I'm not sure if I'll be able to convey it properly, but let's try. Okay. So, yeah, the dream that I've been getting since I was a child, it's been like a lot of years. I don't remember how many, but it's been quite a few for it to be like, yeah, oh, that dream again when I dream of it. Also, it's not exactly a dream because I know that I'm dreaming. Maybe it's like lucid dreaming kind of state because it does feel like you're on psychedelics sometimes. I mean, it used to feel like that a lot when I first started getting it, but now when I do, I'm like, I recognize it because it's a recurrent thing, right? So uh, now it's not like I'm on psychedelics, but it, I mean, it feels the same every time. And it's not like I'm getting bored of it or I'm getting fed up. It's kind of enjoyable, if you know what I mean. It's like having a bad trip on a psychedelic, but you're used to it, so you know it's not gonna hurt you and you're not going to die and it's safe because you're not on psychedelics, but you're on. By the way, I have never tried psychedelics. I have never done drugs, so I don't even know if I'm comparing it right, but it does feel like otherworldly kind of experience, and it's kind of an emotional one. So, wait, let me tell you what actually happens in the dream before getting into the complexities of psychedelics and stuff. So, what happens is I'm in this space. Uh, I'm in my room, I'm sleeping, and my sister sleeps beside me. So, that's the situation I'm in. And then, when the dream starts, or when this sensation or this visions or these start, I'm usually in the middle of sleep, or I'm just like I've just slept, not slept, but like relative your bed based kind of thing. I'm just lying there on the bed. I've just come to the bed and I've closed my eyes and it starts like in 5 to 10 minutes, or it happens sometimes when I'm sleeping already for a lot of time and then it starts. But mainly it happens when I'm like awake to say that I just hit the bed and I haven't gone to sleep. That's mostly when this happens. And what happens is I'm in this very vast space. It's like a black space. Yeah, it's like black space, and it's just space. And I'm lying down, and it's like I'm lying down on my bed, but it's not a bed. It's just this. It's just black space, but I'm lying on my bed, and it's like blankness all around. It's like black all around. It's blankness, and then all of a sudden it starts to shift as in I get bigger and bigger, and I get huge, and then all the stuff around me, which is mostly and mainly just these symmetrical shapes, maybe a triangle, a square, from hexagon, I don't know, cylinder, cylindrical shape. It's like those blocks that we used to play with as a kid, these symmetrical blocks kind of thing that are all colored, and uh, you have these frames, you put them in their frames. It's like those when you start teaching a child to recognize shapes and stuff like that. So it's like those kind of blocks, and they're colored and all kinds of shapes and sizes. No, the sizes are mostly similar. So when I get bigger in size, like I expand, they collapse and they shrink. And when they expand, I am the one to shrink and like become very small. So that happens. I don't know what to make of it, but when when I'm the one who's getting shrinked and I'm the one being smaller, uh, that is when it feels like heavy and kind of like heavy and like a bit scary. Scary in the sense that I feel very like alone, and it's all black and blank. So it's a bit scary to be in that place. But then it has happened a lot of times, and by now I'm used to it. So there's also this curiosity that, oh my god, again, what is it? What are you trying to tell me? So I also have that in mind. I'm experiencing it, and I'm also trying to decode it in a manner. So that's the first dream. I don't know really. It's been years, and I still haven't been able to decode it, really see what it's saying to me, if it's saying anything at all. I don't know. And yeah, this new dream that I've been getting quite it started quite recently, and I think I've had it for maybe like three, maybe two to three times, and I feel like it's a recurrent one because I've never gotten one dream twice, so not even the same storyline twice. So this happening is rare, and it only happened with one other dream, which is the one that I just spoke to you about. So this one also feels like it's going to be a recurrent one, and I'm going to see it again. And what's been happening is this dream is actually I've been seeing this therapist, right? And this therapist is a male therapist, and he is short. He's like a short, cute guy, and he's like he's not that old, but he's not that young. He is, I think, in his 30s, 35. I don't know. Do people even become therapists that young? Yeah, I think probably by 30 you're able to complete your studies, right? So, anyway, so yeah, he looks like he's in 30s, 35 kind of thing. And he's short and he's like a cute, he looks like a cute and a trustable, like a decent guy. He looks trustable, and he's my therapist, and I'm seeing him, and we're just like discussing things. So the last time I got that dream was the first time I met this therapist, and it's like normal. I've come for some issue that I've been facing. I don't know what. I didn't. I mean, when I was having that dream, it was very like vivid, and I remembered mostly all of it in the morning. But I didn't note it down. I didn't pay much attention to it because it was the first time I was having it. It was only last night that I had it again, when I was like, wait, what? I saw this before. I have memories of this. And so I was like, maybe, I dreamt of this before and I'm dreaming of it again. So I was like, yeah, it's important that I note it down for future. preferences or whatever. So yeah, the first meeting, so the first dream about this, I don't quite remember it very well, what was happening, but it was like basic things. I was telling him this, and he was like, okay, okay, tell me more. Like a basic first meet with a therapist kind of thing. But last night, the second one, it was like, so what happened was, the therapist, there was the therapist, and there was this lady with him, and they both were like saying very mean things to me, even like abusing me. And then I hear them, and then I go blank for a second, and then the world around me starts to dizz a little and spin a little, but my brain is asking me, do you want to faint or do you not want to faint? Like I have control. And I decide that, you know what, yeah, I want to faint, I want to collapse. And then the world spins, but it's me spinning. So I'm seeing myself in third person here in the dream. So I'm like spinning in a slow mo. Okay, I'm like spinning. This is me. And I'm like, that's that's what my body was doing. It did it once and then I fall down. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm faint. And I realized that I'm behosh, and I can see the doctors and all going and like trying to revive me. And I'm seeing all this in third person, and even in the first dream, I was in third person view, like I was seeing myself. And then they wake me up. They try to wake me up, and then I wake up, and then I look at them, and they're happy for some reason. By the way, the things that they were saying were like they weren't very bad. Wouldn't call that bullying, but it was like low key bullying, and I felt bad. Honestly, I didn't understand what was happening, and I felt a little bad. So that's what I felt then. And then back to now. So they wake me up, and I look at them. I mean, I see myself looking at them, and they're like happy. So I'm confused that why are they happy? And then they're like, okay, the shock therapy was a success, something like that. They confirmed something. And them saying mean things to me was a kind of a test to check something, and it came out positive. And there was this mention of shock therapy. I don't know what that means. So that there was that. I also had some more visions, but can't seem to remember them now. But mainly that was it. So yeah, what do I do with this information now? I wrote it down in my notes app. The previous dream is just way too recurrent for me to note it down because I just remember it. It's the same every time, so I don't have to. But yeah, this one's new, so I'll write it down. And yeah, if I have it again, maybe I'll record it fresh when I wake up. It's been 2 hours since I woke up. It's like 12 now. I woke up at 9:30. So yeah, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours almost. So I don't remember it all that well, but I did note something down. So I'll check that. Yeah. What does one do with that information? What do I do and what are you gonna do about it if you decided to see this video? Anyway, thank you for watching if you did. Bye.